eventful like second and third.
Yo, yo, yo. How's everybody doing? Let's open the Sunstream. Yo, Turtle. Yo, Spam. Apricot. Blades of War. Hello, hello. Can I do this easily? Yo, Legend. What do you guys prefer here? Egg sent me this. Spam Apricot. Let me turn the music down a little bit. There's 4 options, right? Yeah. The like 2 wide walls, looks like. Yeah, 2 walls. Single walls. Stairs and slabs. And then walls and slabs. I don't think I like this one. I don't mind this one, but I don't like how thin that gap there is. With the, oh, you can, it's weird. Couldn't see my mouse. Right there. I don't love how thin the gap between the slabs is. This one does feel a little simple. And I like how this one's different, but I think overall I prefer this one. Are you able to do a trapdoor on top? That is on top, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can see it on top of the slabs there. Yo, Antonio, how's it going? Ugh. I just had, I wasn't saying that to the build. I just had McDonald's chicken nuggets. I had way too many fries. Because you don't need redstone. Yeah, this is how you normally, what? This is how it would normally be placed without redstone. Yeah, I think walls and trapdoors are the best. Like I said, I like how this one's different, but I feel like, especially on angles, it's gonna be weird. And the gaps probably aren't gonna look, I mean, even right here, they don't look even. Yeah, I don't know. How you guys doing? Hang on. Sorry, I was responding to a message. I almost got the channel stolen earlier. Almost got scammed. So I've been talking, kind of crazy. I've been talking to, what is this music? Hang on. What is this? I got caught up in a phishing scam, apparently. And they almost got the channel. They were able to sign in, but I was too quick. I got the notification that they signed in on my phone, and immediately changed the password, signed every other device out of my account, changed the password again, and then for some reason the two-factor thing wasn't enabled, which I know for 100% fact I've had it enabled before. So I don't know how it got disabled. I don't know if they were able to disable it somehow, but re-enabled that, of course, and then yeah, just signed out of every device. They were from Russia, apparently. How? Hang on, let me get the music fixed real quick. So I've been talking to this person on Twitter for like the past couple days. They were pretending to be somebody from Shopify, pretending they wanted to do a sponsorship on my on a video, and it seemed legit. I looked up their name and stuff, and they were, anytime I get something like that, like a sponsorship offer, before I even respond, I always look up the person and like make sure they're real, because there's been many times in the past where I've just gotten fake offers. Like people have pretended to be like from HelloFresh before, all kinds of VPN sites. But this one seemed legit. But I was going, like, they sent me all the stuff today. I was going through their website. It seemed weird, like some of the wording, but it wasn't like improper grammar or anything. It was just like worded weird, some of the stuff. So I went through, I downloaded like the stuff I needed to sign. And then the first thing that tipped me off was it was in a like a zip file that you need a password for, which I should have just realized right then that it was a scam, because that's super weird. Never had that before from a sponsorship. And then, well, but I've still opened it up, stupidly, I guess. And, what was it? What was in there? There was the, like, the contract, the quote unquote contract. And it was literally just a PNG with just like a list of things that they wanted me to do. Like, not even like legal text at all. And there was just like a little bitty line on the PNG that like I was supposed to sign, I guess, and send back to them. And then another thing in the folder was a screensaver file, which is how a lot of these phishing scams work. And I didn't realize it was a it was a screenshot file until after I clicked on it. Like, I was just going through the file, like opening stuff, like reading stuff, and then clicked it, looked over to the file type, and realized I screwed up. But I immediately ran like my what do you call it, virus software that I have. It didn't pick up anything. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just delete this file and then just, you know, block him on Twitter or whatever. And I kept running the software over and over again to make sure it checked something or it found something, but it never did. And then, yeah, like an hour later, I got the email saying someone signed into my account. And I now have a different virus software on my computer. Or virus detecting software. And it ended up finding the virus. So that's good. Can't believe you're gonna stick with the starting scene screen. Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. Why change it? Baba booey. That sucks. Well, I mean, luckily, very luckily, I was just fast enough where I was able to I was able to stop them before they like deleted my account or changed it into one of those Elon Musk scam live streams. I don't even know, or those crypto streams. I don't know if those are still a thing on YouTube, but they were for a while, like a year ago. But yeah, luckily it was just more of an inconvenience than anything. That's weird. So today I think I want to just cover this area in foliage. Like grass, ferns, maybe some leaves, like bushes. Yo, Sebastian, how's it going? I typed out a response to their Twitter account in the DMs. I do have a Discord server, yes. See if the bot works this time. I typed out a response to them after like it was all done. Before I reported them on Twitter. Like, I'm sure that's not gonna do anything anyways, but I figure might as well. but I ended up reporting them, and then it just wiped the message history, so I didn't get to respond. But I was just gonna respond, too slow, dumb fuck. But I didn't get the chance to, unfortunately. I'm doing pretty good, Sebastian. Doing all right. You okay? How's it going? Yeah. Yo, Jace. All right, sweet, Leonard. Welcome to the Discord server. I honestly would like to build on the creative server today, but like we're still having crashing issues. So if I get on, other people will probably get on, and that's just gonna make the crashing even worse, and like we're not gonna get anything done. I'm very strongly considering changing hosts, because it's ridiculous at this point. Creative server do you build on? Our own community server. I don't even want to say who it is anymore. Unless they fix it. It's been weeks. I sent them a message saying it started again on the 31st. And they didn't respond till the 2nd. Telling me to let them know when it crashes again. And then I did, and they didn't respond again till a day later. So I'm thinking about hitting up bisect hosting probably. I have a lot of friends that are partnered with them. Okay. Let's dump all this stuff that we have. Where does it even go? Oh, all my... Yeah, we'll just have to throw it in a random shulker. All the wood. Why do I have so much junk? Totally random junk. Do you know Flip? Yes, I do. Winter node. If I reach out to anybody else, if they don't get it fixed, it'll probably be bisect. Because I've had servers with them in the past and got friends that are partnered with them, so it'll be I think they've even offered me like in the past couple of years, but I was partnered with this other place, so I didn't want to switch. Server open for everyone or only donators, something like that. Yeah, it's just for actually I could do this. Does it work? There we go. Yeah, if you're a YouTube member, okay. Thank you, Streamlabs and Stream Elements. If you're a YouTube member at tier 2, Patreon at tier 2, or Twitch sub, you can join. We'll keep that on us. Do that. Okay. Ferns. Where is all my... Okay, there's grass. Where are my ferns? Pretty sure I have some. 12. Okay. Actually grab another pair of shoes. What we actually need to do, we need to enchant a new pair of shears for get like unbreaking and mending on them. Yeah, I have used Axiom. I love it. If you ask what's the pros and cons it has on World Edit, I mean, I just prefer like the visual element of it over World Edit. Plus, you don't have to just memorize a ton of commands. Like, it's all just there for you. Did you play the April Fool's update? I did. I was not a fan, really. I usually really like their April Fool's stuff, but this year I just did not like it at all. I did think the that like flying block was really cool. Basically the flying machine block. And then I thought the what do you call it? Like the grappling hook thing. Pretty cool. Yeah, I use both. I use both Axiom, World Edit, Archeon, Voxel Sniper, Go Brush, Go Paint. I use everything that I can get my hands on. I have it. Every building tool. How do you avoid getting burnout with building and survival? I don't, honestly. I mean, just back in like February. Before February, I had taken like a 3-month break. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Sebastian. Appreciate it. I think another thing that kind of ruined it for me is all the morons on Twitter in comments sections just complaining about Mojang. There's some really dumb people out there. And usually it doesn't bother me, but I don't know. This time it really, really annoyed me. Yo, Josh, how's it going? Man, I wish we had more like slightly varied types of like ferns and grass. Like slight color variations. Like some more yellow, some more brown. Be really nice. Bought a bunch of Legos. Nice. What'd you get? Sleep's going pretty good. Not him, but I think sometimes taking a break is needed to not get burned out. Also, always have references and inspiration from movies, books, series, concept art, etc. Yeah, I mean, I think you shouldn't be afraid of taking a break when you need it. Like, for some reason, there's this stigma, I guess, I don't know, with the Minecraft. I feel like especially the building community, where a lot of people seem to feel like they need to play the game. Like, a lot of people just constantly trying to force themselves to play for some reason. Turn this down. Bought the A-frame cabin. Nice. That's cool. I really want to get the new like medieval village set to go next to the castle that they came out with last year or the year before. I really want to get that, and I really want to get the new Batman the animated series thing. I think that one looks really cool. And I love Batman the animated series. I should try that. I just feel like I work so hard in my world just for very small progress. Discourages me. Like, I see these amazing worlds on YouTube. I just feel like I do so little in comparison. Well, another thing you got to remember is a lot of the people you see building up these big worlds, and even like me building up this crazy big world. First of all, I've been working on this for literally nearly 10 years. And like, if you really think about it, 10 years, I haven't done that much. Now, I know it's still a very big world. There's still a lot of stuff. But over 10 years, I don't know. It's not that crazy to real. Like, maybe it's about right for playing in the same world for 10 years. I feel like this is about where you should, where you would expect my progress would be. Mine is as old as Jermsy, and mine has less progress. Well, okay. I am a little psycho sometimes with when I get into a grind or into a mood where I just want to get a project done. I do go a little crackhead, a little bit. Like with this cliff. I built that in one episode. Crazy. But still. And then also, like, a lot of these people that you see building up these massive things and spending a lot of time building is because they have, like, I mean, all their time is spent on this. Like, a lot of people, it's their full-time job. So it's not exactly fair to compare yourself to that. You think the debug stick should be attainable in survival? Because, my opinion, in my opinion, it's not groundbreaking for survival. I wouldn't mind seeing something like the debug stick, where it only has some of the functionality, like, for example, being able to turn scaffolding, like change this model into this model, like just right click with something like a stick or a piece of bamboo or something and makes it that model. But there's some stuff like you wouldn't want to be able to just waterlog a block. Like just by right clicking on it with a stick. Stuff like that. They have a vanilla tweaks. Like the debug stick. Isn't that only for glazed terracotta? Ah. Called the wrench, isn't it? I remember they had it when they made it when glazed terracotta was added. It was also like 10 years ago, which is crazy. Actually, not quite that long. Maybe like 7. Still crazy, but I think that's what that is. Unless they made something new. Some of them cheated those builds too. Yeah, I mean, a lot of... Maybe that's not even fair. There are quite a few, specifically, from what I've seen, it's specifically hardcore worlds where they cheat their builds. Whoops. But I haven't seen many of them where it's super obvious lately. Turtles were nearly 6 years ago. That... Shut up. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, when I think about what... like... When I think about what my content looked like when Turtles were added, I feel like I was still very new to it. Like, it looked... The content I was producing looked very rough. And it was not good at that point. Like, because I just feel like I could picture the quality of the videos, and it's like 480p. I think as I was still editing with Sony Vegas, and the quality that, at least back in the day, the quality that program produced was awful. What do you mean by cheat the builds? Like, use Lightmatica, but instead of gathering materials and just following the blueprint, they just pasted it in. So you could obviously see like borders around the build. Like, how dumb can you be? I guess they're not really trying to get away with it though. They don't care, I'm sure. Do you know if it's somehow possible to make a world gen data pack, or make my world gen data pack work with large biomes, like change the config or something? It technically is. I need to... Did I not put out a version for that? I might have put one in the Discord. Let me see. I guess I didn't. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. If you go to... Here, I'll pin it. What did I just do? Pin. If you go to the World Overhaul channel in the Discord and go to feedback, and then pinned messages, I pinned the file that you need to replace in the data pack for large biomes to work. Who's your favorite builder that you look up to for work? BWO, Shovel, Jercraft. Not really. I mean, Shovel's a good builder. We don't really have the same style though. And he's good. He makes entertaining videos. But yeah, I don't really get much from his builds, just for like inspiration wise. But Jercraft, I do. he's kind of the same, where our build styles are not the same, but I do enjoy his videos. And the way I enjoy the series he does where he's like redoing his old kingdoms of Gray Main. Is that right? Gray Main? Something like that. And then yeah, B-dubs I think is a phenomenal builder. But I typically only really get inspiration from his single player series though, for some reason. Guess because it's more building focused. But honestly, majority of my inspiration comes from like other games or other types of media nowadays, or like concept art. I try to avoid using, unless it's like specific things, like specific like small building tricks. I try to avoid using Minecraft builds for inspiration, aside from like that small cases like that. Hang on, I need a drink. Speedups hasn't made a video on a single player series in like 6 months. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame, but I'm sure he'll get back to it eventually. He always does. Do we have any more azalea leaves up here? I think we do somewhere. What mods do I use? You can pause if you want to see them, but here they all are. I recently added this mod. What is it? Biome tinted flowers. And then I made a little texture edit to give them a little bit of like hue shifting. But this actually isn't the best example. But the stems of the flowers change now. Do I have any double top flowers? Because it's more obvious with these. Don't. Oh, I do. This one. Wait. Okay, it's not very obvious with that one, I guess. Yeah, not really. Where's some other flowers? Yeah, here, you can see it's a lot more like brown or yellow with these ones. They're not like neon green. And I think it looks much better. Only thing I don't like, this is a small thing, but it changes on the map. Oh wow, all this glow lichen really stands out here. But on the map, it just changes all the flowers to green, unfortunately. Like we have a big flower field here. Watch it change. It just changed from yellow to green. Yeah. Although it's kind of white still here. Weird. But yeah, that's a cool one. What's it called again? Biome tinted flowers. I'd highly recommend getting that. If you care about biome colors, I guess. I play on a PC. I haven't played on a laptop in probably like 10 years. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, actually, when I got my last PC is when I started building Big with Germ. Like a month or two after that. Yo, Jonathan. How's it going? Blue dot. What? Oh, yeah, I don't know what the Oh, I think, yeah, it just means there's mods that I have that I need to update. Wow, I got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 mods I need to update. Okay. Let's start placing foliage. I started, actually, really quick, before we do that, I want to show you guys something that I've been obsessed with the past couple days. Kind of ironic because I was just talking about how I don't get much inspiration from Minecraft builds anymore, but this build is insane. I love this build. And my ideas for the new mountain that we're going to be making have changed a little bit because of this. Like, this is amazing. Wait, is that Evo? It is. Just saw that on the bakery post. Yeah, it's insane. Like the gradient in the grass. Like I think they used wheat, a more yellow stage of wheat, grass. Then up here they use berry bushes. Yeah, the gradient for the grass is so good. So Evo did not build this. No, it was CJ. Hang on, I'm looking for their Twitter account. This guy. CJW8211. Yeah, this is the original post. Absolutely insane. So good. And it was only made, where did he say? He said the techniques he used were the Archeon and Boulder Brush and Axiom Slope Tool, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I can link it. I don't know if he used more than that, but he must have, because that is insane to come up with this from that. So I'm gonna be, oops. That's why I wanted to stream creative, because I want to play around with terrain. I would like to, let's just land, go into free cam. I've already started in the creative test world, like smoothing out this cliff here a little bit. I want to make this like a big, like low sloping valley. Probably change up this side a little bit too, and then have a mountain on this side. Don't know exactly still what it's gonna look like yet, but I've been playing around with some ideas and I think it's gonna be cool. I think eventually I would love to just cover this whole area with just custom terrain, but not right now. First, we got to finish this terrain. You don't mind a creative stream? It's not that I'm afraid of people not liking it. I actually think that would perform better than survival stream. It's just that the server is broken right now. Guess you can enter another server to build and turn chat off. It's not even an issue with the chat, it's just that the server will crash with multiple people on right now. Like, is anybody on right now? Oh, we got 2 more options from Egg for the railing. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Whitelist the server. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. I do like the anvils. I think between these two, I much prefer the anvils. As they're not fixed yet. I don't know. They keep telling me, I mean, they've said, person I've talked to said, next time it happens, ping me immediately so I can get on it. And I did that. No response. For days. Are they too dark? Maybe. If you were to do anvils, you might need to have some other block along the bottom. I don't know though. Maybe not. I think I have a solution so you can build without having to worry about the server crashing. Trust me, you don't. Why don't you make a local server? Yeah, that's not a solution. That would take way too much time to set up. Appreciate it though. Plus, setting up local servers for games, just like any game in general, is always so annoying. I just hate doing it. Literally, like last night, I think, maybe the night before, I was trying to set up a a local server for 5M because I was considering making some assets for somebody for some vehicles, but I could not get the server working, so I just gave up. Ah, dang it. I always do it. Takes me like 5 minutes to set up. There's so much back-end stuff that it would take literally hours to set up. What's your opinion on AI created images for inspiration? Personally, I don't use it because I just hate the look of AI generated images. Like, they always just look so stupid to me because it just looks like whenever you really, something I do typically whenever I'm looking like at concept art, for example, for inspiration, is I like zoom in and look at all the fine details and like look at how they did certain things, stuff like that. But if you do that with AI, I mean, there aren't like fine details. It's all just nonsense. So personally, I don't use it just because I don't get anything out of it. But yeah, I mean, if you can find some from it, then go for it. Yeah, images as inspiration work as a last resort. If I can't get inspiration from real art, then I'm just not. I'm just not. If I like have an idea that I can't find real art for, then either I'll come up with it myself or I just won't do it. Nonsense now, but I think later in the future it will get better algorithms to create better images. I'm sure eventually it will, yeah, but I mean, look at even just in the last year. Like a year ago, people were memeing on it because like the hands in AI images were always had like 12 fingers on each hand and like they were just all screwy looking. But now I think it can generate hands and stuff like that pretty good. Ever physically sketch your own ideas for builds? I don't. I used to, but I don't anymore. Just because... What's that? Oh. Oh no. Okay. Interesting. Oh, there's stuff over there. What? Yeah, I get a ton of inspiration from Elden Ring. Like I was saying, most of my inspiration comes from like other media and games. That type of stuff. How do I get out of here? This, and then this. Yo, Andrew, how's it going? Better start acting good to AI before it takes over the world. I think we'll be okay. We need some flowers here. What do you guys think? Some dandelions and... What are these? Deer bluets. How do you guys... If you guys have ever gone insane like me and made a giant mountain like this, or giant hill, how do you guys vary it up? Anybody got any tips? One thing, I mean, the reason I brought up that image is because that mountain image is because I kind of want to try something like that here with the gradient, but maybe it's better, it would be better to do it down in here. I don't know. Thought about adding a big wheat field somewhere too, like we've done covering this island over here. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Acacia saplings. Yeah, I don't want to... It is a good idea, but I don't want to do that literally right after he did it. I already got enough people hating on me for using this glass pane trick. Like, what, 2 years after he did it? Do a big gradient, or at least add one color for... Raw areas? Oh, man, I wish the creative server was working. Okay. I'm gonna log on. Nobody else log on. Please. If you log on and build, you're gonna lose your progress anyways, so. If in dip where moisture collects. Ah, right, okay. That's what I imagined you meant, but I didn't. I'm too dumb. This whole series and content is meant to teach detailing. That's dumb. Got hate for it. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah. I don't want to get into it because I've gotten into it a lot recently. It's very frustrating. Like, these people are I don't know who they're arguing for. They're very dumb. Oh yeah, but here's the let's kind of smoothen out this mountain or this hill here a little bit. And then this may not look like it now, but this is gonna turn into a more of a peak. Gotta head to eat. The wall will have to wait till after the eclipse. Rip. All right, have a good one. People just hate to hate. True. What do I do here? Let's just play around with let's see, what's not that? Fabric or forge is fabric. Through the rolling hills with Axiom or Archeon, I think it's called. This was all Axiom. Using the... Where's the green tree? Dead. I killed it. Using the... Where can I do this? I guess right here. Let's undo it. Using the slope tool. I finally learned how to use this. But if you use the slope tool to... Wait. Wrong mode. Lower. To like create these shapes like this. You gotta use it a bunch of times. And then you just smooth like crazy. You can make some really, really nice natural looking terrain. Let me think. So I want to think of a way. I was playing around with a way of doing that, like gradient, that grass gradient, but survival friendly. So I was thinking something we could do. Let's go, no, below green, wheat, H7. So we got, why does that look so weird? Oh. Let's do ore and low block air. That did not do that, right? Do I need to swap these? No. What am I doing wrong here? Should it be and or? Examples. Put them only in the and. Is that right? Like this, you mean? Oh, okay, yeah. And then, can we change the shape here? I want kind of a... Honestly, what we should do is mask different angles as well. Oops. Like a... Okay, yeah, this has like some sharp lines. That'll be good. Feels mostly natural. This is not where I would do this, but let's get the idea. I do use easy place, yes. And then I feel like the next block should probably be acacia saplings. For survival friendly, I think that's what we gotta do. Yeah. Let's take a look. Acacia sapling. We can't use that. I don't think I even have a stack of those seeds. Yo X, how's it going? How do you stop acacia saplings from growing? Yeah, you'll need to put string over the top of them. But there should be... Oh, that's right. I don't know why this is doing this recently. The blocks have been updating after I leave editor mode. Let's go game rule, random tick speed 0. Let's do that and that. Maybe we replace this. Whoops. Replace the acacia saplings with dandelion. See how that looks. No. What about orange tulips? From a distance, maybe, but probably not. Yeah, I think acacia is the best option. It's got an ad for Pixelmon? Really? That's weird. You load a backup for Axiom each time, or is there a fast way to design with Axiom in your world? Well, yeah, this is a backup that I have on my build server. And I made it like 6 months ago or something and just been building it up. What is it that you're doing exactly? I want to figure out a gradient that is similar to, let me pull it up. Wait. Hold up. Let me pull it up. There we go. I'm trying to make something similar to this gradient here in this build, but survival friendly. So wheat in the middle. I think he actually might have used a different stage of wheat as well. Like maybe that one, but can't do that. Wish I could have a backup that updates as my world updates without having to copy one over. Yeah, that would be really nice. Whoops. If you don't put water, no, it'll still grow if you don't have water. Okay. That we don't have tick speed on, so we're good. Not that. We want it to go into green. I think grass, honestly, is probably the best next option. And then I really wish we could get berry bushes. Like that stage. But I don't think we can. Lime concrete powder? For what? We're not texturing the ground. That's just gonna be moss. They should have the ability to wax anything in the game. Or like similar mechanic to waxing. Could go crazy. I don't think I want it that vibrant though. I just wish there was a better gap or a better block between these two. General land color effect. No, so this is, oh man, I wonder how much the dirt underneath the wheat is gonna affect this also. So the floor is really important for gradients. Most of the floors are out of the equation since they don't permit plants on top. Right. True. Yeah, that's something I just realized. Like the dirt. There used to be some bugs in the game to force different blocks under plants, but I don't think you can really do that stuff anymore. It was a long time ago. We need like a grassy dirt. Man. They need to add data-driven blocks soon. Please, Mojang. Maybe for different greenery would... different fields is beetroot, carrot. Are all of the beetroot, carrot, and all that, are they all the same color still? Kinda. They're basically the same. Ah. Yeah, they're essentially the same. Oops. That back and give me that back. Wonder. Not that this really does anything for us. We played that on there. We played that on there and that. Interesting. Interesting. Now here's something interesting. That almost works as a transition. Am I crazy? It's because of the lightness of it. Obviously the color doesn't really, but the lightness is about the same. So it transitions fairly well. Oh, another thing I saw in B-Dub's last video. I think it was his last video, maybe the video before. That might be a little too crazy. I don't know about that. Am I crazy for this? What's a block darker than moss that you can plant stuff on? I mean, I guess it depends on the biome color, but it's all plains here. Yellow trees are so sick. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think I'm crazy. Let's do something really crazy. Okay. Block above wheat. Let's just do farmland. Okay. Mycelium. Nope, not under that. Under acacia sapling. Now, that doesn't really have the same effect here because you're looking at it from the side. It doesn't work as well. Yeah. Podzol. We're not trying to go darker though. Podzol's very dark. Low moss. Grass. Did I do that right? Yeah. What if... Okay, I got an idea. Instead of doing that, let's mask the mycelium. Yeah, I'm on the test world. Mycelium, let's mask... the same brightness. It's a little brighter. We can't do regular, or can we? We might actually be able to get it away with regular dirt because we won't have any grass nearby. But if it does end up growing, it's going to be such a pain to fix. So no, that's the same brightness. Okay, let's replace that coarse dirt. Then go into... Hang on, am I doing this the way I want to do this? Basically, yeah, Leonard. Well, not exactly the same, because obviously I'm doing some weird stuff here, but... yeah, that only really works top down. From the side, it's... well... okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going with this crazy idea. What was I going to do next? Oh, right. I was going to put acacia... yeah, okay. Do that. Do that. Acacia saplings on top of that again. Which will help blend that. Transition from the wheat to path blocks, then dirt. Saplings. Can you place stuff on path blocks though? You can't. No. And that's what I want. I don't want to break up this, like this feel. I have considered it, Time Architect, like changing biomes in my survival world, but I don't think I quite want to do that just yet. Terracotta for dead bush. That could work somewhere else, but I don't think... like, we're trying to transition into green. From wheat to green. Let me think. What do I need to do next? I need to replace the moss again, mycelium, and then I feel like I'm losing my mind right now. Then we paint grass on top of this. Okay, done with that. That there. That a little bit. Oh, I just realized something. That's okay. On top of that, we paint grass. You can place grass on mycelium, right? Okay, and then the moss. I think that above is air. Yes, okay. Okay, let's take that off again. And let's just paint. Not what I meant to do. Let's paint green, moss. And then below moss, block air. And we do grass. I mean, over here it works. From up here it works pretty good. Man, this takes a lot of thinking. Coarse dirt, short grass on top. I don't know, saplings or something else. I think the transition we made, I'd use mycelium instead of coarse dirt, because it's a good blend between the two colors, between the green and the brown. It has about the same lightness as the moss does, and then it's just slightly lighter than the brown. The color is a little off-putting, but I think it works. Then the grass on the sides covers the side of the mycelium, so you don't really see it. Problem is this is such a small test that it's hard to get a good idea of it. I mean, I think that works, but that's not where I would do it. So I don't know if I like it or not. Maybe. Let's try it. Wait, what did I just... Oh. And honestly, maybe we don't even need... Oops. Yeah, I mean, that's what hue shifting is. Mycelium. Okay, yeah, honestly, that works better than anything. Yeah. Yeah, in this case, I don't think the block underneath does matter. Obviously, still the transition from the wheat to the acacia is harsh, but there's not really much we can do about it. Yeah, thank you, Leonard. That's what I was going to do initially. Then somebody told me I needed to change the block underneath too, so I tried it. So it's not my fault. It's chat's fault. Now, berry bushes will grow berries, right? You know, I feel like we just talked about this recently. If I set random tick speed, I can't do that because this is all gonna pop off even with this turned on. But surely these grow, right? Like they don't just get to this stage and then stop, right? Yeah. That's too bad. Because I love this color. Only thing that's close is the... Yeah, and I don't want to change the tick speed. Only thing that's close... What does this look like? Not that. Seed. Nope. Odd. We can't... What? Oh. We can't use that really, but... Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, it was Peppy. Peppy's fault. Oh. Can you use shears to stop them from growing? Unfortunately not. I wish you could, but... Oh, let's see. That's the biggest stage of that one. Ooh. Now that would expose more dirt. And it would also be a lot harder to collect, but I do want to just try it. Just to see the color. Oh, that is horrible. Wow, that's bad. I mean, if the dirt wasn't under there, it would probably work better, but nothing we can do about that. I do just want to see what it looks like, though. It's not bad. If any of you are creative builders, maybe play with that. I don't know. Not great, though. Bamboo, I think, would be too bright. I mean, I think we got it figured out. The only thing, like, we don't need more green. We just need something between this and that, which I don't think we have in the game. Bamboo is not that color, right? I'm not crazy. How to explain Minecraft to someone who's never played it? Sandbox game. Fun. Just fun. The pitcher pod can be used to transition since the bottom yellow and top is green. Yeah, I think it could work somewhere in this, but the main issue with that block is it's going to be way too difficult to gather in survival, like that much of. There was probably like 200 just right there. Which I don't think I even have a stack of those seeds. First stage bamboo. Like that. You try it. Where would it go though? pretty dark. I feel like between the wheat. We can't use path blocks, not for this. And then farmland would be moss, of course. Yeah, that doesn't work. Mangrove leaves, no, those, no. I think the best option would be, if I want this color, the best option would be that. Leaves would just be too big. Oh, melon stem. Interesting. Interesting. Don't need that. The only problem with that is that it's so thin. Many places available for them to grow. Yeah. Did it used to tell you what stage it was at? Okay. But again, the problem with this is that it's exposing so much dirt. I mean, the color definitely works. Although it is pretty dark. I mean, it's kind of... could be interpreted as a transition from that to this brown. Yeah, something between wheat and acacia that is survival friendly. I guess technically it doesn't even really have to be a plant. Candles. Trying to achieve a smooth gradient between all these blocks. Wheat into acacia sapling into grass. I feel like we need something here. Oh, drip leaf. Now that's interesting. That's another one that's really tough to get though, the small drip leaf. Honestly, that would be a good... Oh, it's also tall. Honestly, it's almost the exact same. Not quite, but it's very close to the leaves on the acacia sapling. I don't know if it'd really be doing much for us. Candles, though. Small drip leaf needs clay underneath. No, doesn't. Love that everyone started doing terraforming now. I'll have you know, I've been working on this for almost a year. So is that a good... bamboo block with like vines on top of a transition? No. Stained glass be too weird? Probably. Yeah. Dead bush, I think, would be too dark. Torch flowers would probably be pretty good, but I don't want to have to collect a bunch of them. Now it'd have to be wait, what did this break? Oh. Get out of here, get out of here. Actually, bring that back. Dead bush. Moss. No, too dark. Wheat, yellow candle, dead bush, acacia sapling. I don't think we need the dead bush. It's just unnecessarily dark. Really don't know. Candle. That's gonna be so many candles, but that's okay. Azure Bluette. Interesting. Might work. Whoops. Yeah, those aren't big enough. Doesn't really add to the gradient. Just kind of disappears. Azure Bluette. And then above is Azure Bluette. Use that. A little too bright. What about a lush, harsh transition between the different tones? Blend them a bit. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you were suggesting a different block to transition. It's like, that's what we're trying to figure out. Yeah, how could I do that easily now? Noise painter? Just do white noise, I guess. Oops. Oh. Change this to farmland. There we go. Why is it snowing? That's why. Okay. Although it might work, but I feel like the reason that the other thing worked is because wait, what are we doing? Ah, what? Oh, wrong tool. Wait, what is happening? Oh, I know what's happening. That, do that, boom, boom, and that. No, that. I mean, does it really help at all? I don't know. Doesn't really solve the issue I was having where it's just too harsh of a color transition. Yo, Carson, how's it going? I've been inspired by this image to try to create a survival friendly version of that gradient. Honestly, I think that's the best we can get. Birch block and maybe potted fern on that. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's the best we're gonna get for survival friendly. And obviously it's not gonna be like that. Just a starfish shape on the top of a hill. It would probably be, what I'm imagining is kind of changing up this area a little bit so it's like wheat all down in the middle here, and then it transitions up and out. There's just from grass to moss blocks, kind of. This is not finished. That's wool. But yeah, I'm thinking fill this valley with wheat, like the center of the gradient, and then we'll work out from acacia and then grass out of that. Then we can work back into like this type of style from there. Let me change the stream title. I tried yellow coral. I didn't like it. It was too bright. It's even brighter than the wheat, so that doesn't really solve my issue anyways. I'm just gonna play in creative now until the server crashes. Creative 120 live. Okay. Now that we've kind of got that figured out, we can take some screenshots. Not that it's gonna be hard to forget or hard to remember, but boom. Oh. Boom. Boom. Delete that. So we'll paint all this green again. I wonder if I screwed up something actually. Yes, I did. Okay, let's do this. Sphere, green, mask, moss. We get everything underneath there. Back to green wool. And farmland. mycelium. Yeah, there's some mycelium under there still. And there's probably some dirt. Maybe not. Okay. Now, I want to... Not that. I want to play around with making a mountain shape here. Like a... Ooh. I want to make like a... My idea is have the mountain slope up into like kind of a peak here. Or kind of like a steep cliff here that's almost like a circle, but it'll probably extend off this way a little ways. Let's actually do this. Make a shape. Modeling. Smart servers. I saw, actually, let's just use this cylinder for now. This is going to change a lot, probably, so it doesn't really matter. I saw Mulberry is working on a loft tool, though. For Archeon, which is, or Axiom, which is very exciting. Okay. So that's kind of where I'm thinking the top of the mountain will be. And let's also extrude. All the way down. Good enough. Okay, that'll work. And then, is the stool still enabled? It is not. Let's see. We're going to use the Archeon Boulder Brush for the rocks. But do I want to do this first, or do I want to do the terrain first? Or like the hill. Let's actually do 5, 5. 15 tall. Light blue. This is how I made. Not tall enough. Let's go like 18 maybe. This is essentially how I made the cliff. The big cliff over there. This brush. The boulder brush from Archeon. You can shapes like this over and over again. We're going to kind of use the same technique here a little bit. It's probably going to be a little bit different result. I'm not really sure how it's going to look. Oops, what I meant to do. Okay. Okay. So this is gonna look weird for a while, but we're gonna blend the terrain, this green, back up into it. Rock Brush and Axiom, it's very different than this. It's like... Let me actually see. Ellipsoid? Yeah, this is not at all really what I want. Right? Yeah, no. Because that already blends itself into the terrain, kind of. Not quite what I want. Well, actually, that actually might be more what I want. You know what? Maybe we will. Actually, yeah. That's better. In some ways. It's a little bit harder to get that angle look. I feel like I have to go really thin for these. Then you get shapes like that, which is not good. Maybe this isn't really what I want. I don't think so. It's kind of melding into the terrain, which I don't like. Is that what this is? It is, okay. Okay, well, it's better. I wish I could give it a slight, like, tilt. Bit sharper? Is that what I want? Kind of, yeah. It kind of just looks identical to this one. I think sharper probably would end up being better in the long run. It's not bad. Make one up there. And then I'm gonna raise this a bit. This should actually be, well, that'll work for now. Yeah. Yeah, that gives me the idea. Or gets the idea across a little better. Okay. This is good. I'm liking this. Yo, Calvin, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, if I could just give them a slight tilt, it would be perfect. Maybe I leave that. Maybe I leave that stuff for Archeon. I'll just go back in with Archeon later. I think I found a good transition for the wheat. What is it? Sorry, I was enjoying I was very chill, enjoying the vibes in the dark. All good. If you want to lurk, all good. No worries. Better than some Minecraft creative? True. True, true, true. Trying to think how I want to do this side here. Whoops. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. The thing I struggle with a lot is how to transition like this really rocky terrain into like a smooth slope. Like smooth, like rolling hills, like what this stuff is. That's what I'm trying to think how to do right now. By the way, I finally took the time to learn this tool. I did not understand it at all for the longest time. And it is extremely nice for terrain. Wheat oak fences, okay. Wheat oak fences underneath them, grass block or moss. Acacia saplings, grass. Actually, interesting. Wheat. Stream title has an error in it? Does it? Oh. Got it. Thank you. It also says survival grind and then it says creative after that. Creative, terrain building. I don't know. Thank you for that. Wheat. Fence. We're not gonna do this, but I do want to see what it looks like. Is there a mode where I can just place down this wheat? Ah, there is. Okay. Never mind. Gotta turn off updates for that. Then we do grass, and then that. I mean, it could work, but we're not gonna do it. How do I want to do? I gotta think about like what is gonna be on this side. Originally, I was thinking big, massive mountain here with a road or like a kind of like a smooth slope leading up to a castle. Now I'm thinking more long term, we do a castle like somewhere else, like further out this way, and we just do some nice terraforming for now. Maybe some village, like a village or something. Expand this village over to there. No though. Let's make a couple more rocks here. Oh, that's an interesting shape. Maybe castle ruins? Could be. Not a terrible idea. Not a bad idea at all. Try the elevation tool with some height maps. Might not apply well here though. Oh, for like custom mountains. That's another thing I haven't played around with yet. Not a bad idea, or it could be cool though. Be fun. Okay, if we just do like kind of a transition into this. And let's do a little slope here. It's probably blend better eventually, but for now, just do that. And then that. Maybe. Could work. Not worrying about get this perfect right now because it's all going to change, but you better put some magical ritual circles surrounded by pillars on top instead of a castle. Well, we will have a castle in this area somewhere. Super long term, I want to eventually make another big mountain on this side, so we have just like a big massive valley here. But that's, again, super long term. And more for helping along with the, I get the transition. Ah, I got you. Okay. Is there like, are there like built-in height maps besides these? Oh, I think I understand what you're meaning now. Yeah, I use this a lot down here actually. Like not custom height maps, but the built-in stuff. I did use that a lot down when I was shaping this. Hill of Swords. I don't hate that idea, but it is kind of a cliche. It's interesting that this is... Oh, never mind, it's not. We should be masking air. Did we? Yeah, sure. Yeah, then we can just paint that later. Okay. We're getting there. I think this needs to be a little bit of a better transition. Some train leading up into here. Aren't built in, unfortunately, but if you get some time off stream, you can download some from the Axiom Discord and the resources channel. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. Because the way I used to do my mountains was actually, I would... I would make them in World Painter with some custom height maps that I had. Well, I did it once. Not like I was doing it all the time, but yeah. I do like, this does feel, I mean, like more man-made. It's still using a ton of tools for it, but I'm at least shaping it myself rather than how I would do it with World Painter. Is that gonna leak through somewhere? It probably is. No, actually. Okay. Looks a little bit better, yeah. Looking pretty cool. What do you guys think? Think there's anything wrong with this? Obviously, I mean, still very basic, but anything you think needs to be changed currently? Or done differently? I think it needs some bit of a transition. Like, just like dirt building up in between the rocks. Because that would happen naturally. But this is still like a fairly harsh transition. Like, I don't love the look of rocks just coming straight out of the ground. There would be a little bit of, at least a little bit of dirt buildup, probably. True, we will probably have some trees. Probably not many, because I want to do that radiant thing we were talking about, which I think is gonna look really nice. Like, once we smooth out this hill, and then once we have this road going through the middle, and then this creek and leading into a river, that's gonna be really cool. Tilted rocks, yeah, let's try that. What is... Well, it could be smaller than this, but let's see. Honestly, I don't know if we do need that. I was thinking we did at first, but I don't know that it really adds a whole lot. Maybe just like a couple. One's too flat. Melania boss area on top. I haven't gotten to Melania yet, so I don't want to spoil myself. Yeah, I don't think those boulders really add much. I think that's pretty good. Maybe not even that. Maybe just one down there. Maybe a couple right here. Put a little, very small cliff right there. Would Plato's look good? What's Plato's? And then shape the green around this. Bring it all the way up. Let's actually start from the top. Oh, plateaus. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing. We'll, how do I want to do this? This is fine. Just trying to get this. Oh, that's not what I want. Maybe. Ah, not what I was to do. Dang it. Dang it. I don't want to lose these like gaps here. Maybe with convex hull, we'll be able to make those better. No. Huh. I'll have to do it by hand, I guess. It'll be alright. Okay. And we'll just blend the rest of this. Oh wow, it does not know what to do. Probably not gonna paint everything tonight, but we'll see. We could probably at least make a oof. This really does not know what to do right now. We can at least get a concept probably. God, it's just getting worse. Oh, okay, that's fixed. Okay. This is interesting. Let's just do that. And let's start a new one. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Where's it? What? I do not understand this smart surface tool. Like, why is this one just not connecting? Okay, there we go. Okay. We got a mess up here to clean up. Okay, any holes? Probably. Yeah, right there. Let's fill this now, and then we'll move it. Gotta fill it from right here. Wow, no gaps. Just so I can understand more of the place you're building, what's the story behind it? Like, this area is for wealthy nobles or academy? This is just terrain. I don't know. I'm just making a mountain. Haven't really thought any further beyond that, to be honest. Did all this. And then this. Okay. Make for a good ritual spot? Maybe, yeah. Maybe. I think using the mountain to carve a dwarven kingdom would look better. Yeah, we're not doing a dwarven kingdom here. That's doesn't really fit with the style we're going for here. I would like to do a dwarven kingdom out here eventually, under this mountain, or my Nordic kingdom. I carve out a big area under here, but I don't know when I would do that. Okay. Do I ask what the story is for this area? Oh, of the entire area? This is a magic school. I mean, we don't have it thought out super well, but I mean, even just the build style of a dwarven kingdom, I don't think would really work in this area super well. I would like to do, or I've thought about doing some stuff carved in, like underneath the cliff here, like built up underneath the cliff, like some more big Gothic buildings just underneath here, and then possibly leading into some stuff inside the cliff, but I don't know. Magic crystals hanging out of the cliff could be cool. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool. Giant Gothic catacombs under the school where all the legendary mages of the past are buried. Yeah, could be cool. We are gonna have that big door that's in the cliff there. That's gonna be a dungeon, like a big, I guess honestly, kind of like catacombs is the idea. Thanks, Callum. Appreciate it. Let's keep smoothing this out. Maybe not that. No. You watch sports? I do not. Okay. That shape feels pretty decent. Yo, Ram. Welcome on the stream. Yo, Dylan. How's it going? Okay. Let's keep working on this stuff a little bit. Let's do a little bit of shaping here. Have you noticed the texture error on chiseled tough bricks? No one else has noticed it. No. What are you talking about? Okay. It's the highest point here. There. Here. Let's go. Boom. Good, good, good. Don't know where that was, but let's smooth over it. The shine of the top is reversed. I'll look at that in a second. Which one is it? Chiseled tough bricks. This one? I don't know what you mean. The way, I mean, I guess you could interpret it two different ways. The way I see it is that it's an indent. But I guess if you see it as a like it's extruding, then Yeah, I see what you mean. But I think it's probably meant to be like an indent. That's how I've been seeing it, because that's the direction they're all facing, running up this way. Can't wait to get my hands on those blocks. They look great. Yeah, they're amazing. Easily some of my favorite blocks in the game right now. You know, we did get some really good blocks from 121, but I kind of do wish we would have gotten like a new block set. We got like a ton of new variants for current existing blocks, but I was really hoping for another new block set. But oh well. Like, I was kind of expecting them to add a new biome in this update, because that's kind of been the trend for the last few updates. I thought we might get something out of that, but guess not. I'm really curious to see what the next update is. Like, this update was cool, but not really stuff that interests me so much. New cave biome, that would have been cool. I would have loved to see. There's so many. I was looking at this the other day. Let's see. There's so many concept arts that were scrapped for the Caves and Cliffs update, like different cave biomes. Is this gonna do it? This gonna get me? No. Concept. What? Why did that open? Concept. No. Could I look up Caves and Cliffs? Concept art. Here we go. There were, well, this isn't everything. Yeah, there was like a, oh, this. Yeah, it eventually turned into the geode, but like, how insane would this have been? It would have been so cool. And then also, that actually kind of changed into, or there was something similar with the Deep Dark. Yeah. There weren't any frozen cave concepts, but or fungus. I don't remember seeing those. Unless you mean one of these. Oh, this is kind of fungusy. These are all concepts of the Deep Dark, which I think the Deep Dark's kind of cool, but if they made it like any of these, I think it would have been way cooler. I mean, this one's kind of lame, but, and I guess this is this, yeah. Ooh, black grass though. Man, can you imagine if we got that? Yeah, there's a really famous cave in Mexico. Bristol Cave, Mexico. I think this is something I don't think they ever made a concept for this, but I think this is something they discussed on like Twitter or something. This would have been crazy. How does that even happen? Like crystals shaped like that in a giant cave? That's unbelievable. Isn't that wild? Next update will be an end update. Well, they haven't announced that yet, so I think it's kind of likely, but I also thought that last year and the year before. So yeah, I'm honestly well, maybe they did I was gonna say I'm honestly surprised they didn't try this, but maybe they did. This would probably be extremely difficult to generate in vanilla. Like, I can't even imagine how that would look good. It would be tough. I don't know. But yeah, I wish we got... There were more concept arts for the Deep Dark. Huh. Oh, maybe under Skulk. Yeah. Honestly, I think all the concept arts for Skulk are way more interesting than what we got. Read somewhere confirming. They have not confirmed that. I can promise you that. This reminds me of... Oh, what's it called? From Elden Ring? Man. I haven't played in like a week and I forgot everything. I miss when they showed concept art. Yeah. Twitter ruins everything. People got to freak out because they didn't get everything they saw in the concept art and just ruin it for everybody else. That's why I was really annoyed about people complaining about the April Fool's update this year, because they're just going to ruin it. Like, we're not going to... Like, at some point, they're going to complain enough and we're not going to get April Fool's updates anymore. I hope that Mojang does a thing where if they start losing players, they bring out the concept arts. That's funny. I think the trypophobia one, or is it trypophobia? Yeah. I think that one was the coolest concept. The execution was not so great in game, but yeah, people complained that the April Fool's update is bigger than every other update we've gotten from Mojang since I'm just quoting what all these people are saying. I do not agree with this at all, but apparently it's the biggest update we've gotten since Microsoft took over, which is so dumb. Like, anybody that believes that is so unbelievably stupid. Warden, that's what I'm gonna look up. There was some fun, really fun Warden concept arts too. Like, it looked so much creepier before. Like, well, I mean, in some of the concept arts. I think this one is my favorite. It was bigger because they were testing new features that might be implemented. Yeah, that's true, but also it's not even true that it's bigger. That's just not true. Yeah, the wording concept arts are really cool. Yeah, I mean, some of them were definitely way too scary to add to the game, but they're still really cool concepts. Yeah. I think, didn't they even show? Yeah, this one. This one's so cool. It's crazy that it got, like, this looks like a very close to final texture, too. It's crazy that it got this far and then changed still. But, like, parts of it were end void, like the void texture from the portal, which is super cool, I think. Looks ugly. It does look ugly, but it's supposed to look ugly. It's supposed to look ugly and creepy. Oh, that one's cool too. I don't think I ever saw this one. They made a new video recently showing a little bit more. Did they? I'll have to find that. I was keeping up with a lot of their like dev videos for a while because they would show a lot of really cool stuff, like concept art and stuff, but they kind of stopped for a while and kind of started going too hard with the bits. Oh, this is cool. Wait, whoa, what is this? Concept art. Oh, what does this have to do with the word? Oh, I guess top right. I actually wonder. I tried to make my own version of this one for my old texture pack at one point. I don't know if I ever showed it. I don't know if I still have it even. Let's see. What would it have been in? Was it in this? Oh. Let's try it. What would you want the structure in the middle of the deep dark to be? Do you think it's going to end up being a portal? I don't know, really. I think... Oh, yeah. I think it... This is very unfinished. I think it probably will end up being a portal. As much as I don't really want to see a new... Or just am not interested in seeing a new dimension. I think that's it's probably going to be a portal. Whether it be to a dimension or something else, I don't know, but... After the after this update, the 121 update, I really want to see them do more like dungeon stuff. I think I'm thinking the weapon kind of unbalanced. Yeah. How's it unbalanced? You have to jump from like build height to kill something. It does the same damage as a diamond sword. Unless you're falling from like 100 blocks high. Not really with a new enchants. What new enchants? Nice. What new enchants? Density 5. Oh, they did add new enchants. Density, breach, wind. Oh, I did see the... No, that was something else. Wind burst. Oh, no, I did see wind burst. What is density? Increases the damage per block fallen by 1 block. Increases the damage per block fallen by 1 per block. What? What does that mean? If you fall 1 block, it's like falling from 5 blocks. See, increases the damage per block fallen by 1 per block. Am I crazy, or is that sentence nonsense? What? Where's it getting that window from? Oh, there we go. Okay, it increases the damage per block fallen. Okay, by 1 damage per block. Okay. Right? Am I understanding that right? Every block you fall does 1 more damage than it normally would. Okay. Gotcha. I mean, you still have to fall for it to do that damage, though. So whatever you're fighting has to be not moving. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that OP. What is breach though? Reduces the effectiveness of a target's armor by 15%. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, that's kind of a lot. A mace with a breach enchantment will deal more damage to armored targets than a sharpness 5 netherite. Whoa. Sharpness 5 netherite sword or axe? Okay, that is crazy. But that's sick. I've explained density a little upwards. Yeah, we discovered that. This is breach. I mean, I don't know. I still don't think that's OP. It's just a stronger weapon. And it's not like it's easy to get. Like, you know how rare these what do you call them? Heavy cores are? There's an 8.3% chance of it spawning in the vault. And there's only... Does it let me... Vault. Oh, it can spawn in all rooms? Interesting. I thought it was only 1 per thing. Oh, it has to be ominous vault? Wait, where'd all the info go? What? Oh, ominous vault. Different vault types are very cool. Yeah, I think it's really, really cool. It makes me, like, it almost feels like they're wanting to implement some of the stuff from dungeons a little bit, which I would love to see them do that. Man, I really wish they would just implement like a bunch of variants of dungeons, or like the trial chambers now at this point. Because I mean, the trial chambers are basically what dungeons should be. But I would love to see, like, even this view right here looks like a Minecraft Dungeons map. I would love to see them implement a bunch of dungeon stuff like this into vanilla. Like, if they're not gonna update dungeons anymore, bring some of that stuff to vanilla. I think the reason why they add the mace is for the dragon. Because they said they want to make the dragon harder. Interesting. Oh, that's kind of true. With the dragon blasting you up, that would actually be insane. Imagine, you know, when the update comes out, people are going to be trying to use that for like one-hit dragon kills, survival. That's actually going to be fun. I might try to play around with these, like making custom versions of these in my data pack in the future. That could be fun. Man, imagine a new player stumbling upon this. I was just thinking, like, the Minecraft kind of has an issue of throwing stuff underground and then not really having a good way for new players to find it. We've talked about this in the past with the stronghold. Like, that one should definitely have an easy, like, a way to see it from the surface, I feel like. Like, maybe even just like a caved in staircase or something like that. I don't know. But imagine a new player stumbling upon this while they're caving. And it's just like the most intense thing you could drop yourself into. These are gonna be fun. Map from villagers, yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, they did add a map for this, didn't they? Okay, that's good. They need to do that for the stronghold. Well, I don't know. Maybe not that. I feel like the stronghold should be a little bit harder to find, but it should still be possible to just find it from the surface, I think. Have the Eye of Ender. But how's a new player gonna ever stumble upon how to craft that Eye of Ender? The Emojin kind of worked on the progression sequences. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I know we have the Eye of Ender, but a new player is never gonna figure that out on their own. Can literally go from stone tools to diamond in 10 minutes. I mean, sure, but how's that relevant? Let's do raise and lower. Recipe book helps slightly, but that still leaves a mystery of how they would know that they need that specific item. Right. And I want to try something. I wonder at what point would you unlock? Let's go survival, cheats on. At what point would you unlock that recipe? Would it be when you get a blaze rod? When you get an ender pearl? When you craft blaze powder? Or is it one that you don't even get the recipe until you craft the item? If I had to guess, I would say it's probably one that you don't even get until you craft the item. Oops. Give Jermsy boy blaze. Start with blaze rod. Nope, not for that. Okay, you do get it for the blaze powder. Okay. Now I wonder. I guess that's not a terrible way then. Okay. I would be really interested in watching a playthrough of somebody that knows nothing about Minecraft, doesn't look up any information about Minecraft, but also does know how to play video games. Because there's plenty of those for people that don't play video games. I don't think I've seen one that is just totally fresh playthrough though. To unlock a recipe, you only need one of the items in it. Doesn't matter what. There are definitely items where you need to craft it first, and then it gives you the recipe. 100%. I can't think of what they are right now, but that's definitely a thing. My playlist is Jazz Essentials on Epidemic Sound. Let's do only raise here. I looked up jazz to get it. Okay. Hang on, bareback. Actually, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. I'm back. Spilled my water on my desk. Okay. Let's see here. If you could pick one gradient to build with forever, what would you pick? That is tough. I do really like this gradient. The diorite, white, what is this? White concrete, calcite, and quartz and bone. But would I build with it forever? I don't know. I think the easiest answer is just like tough cobblestone stone. But that seems, I mean, that's kind of boring. I would go with the white, that white palette, probably. Let's paint this. Oh. Gotta fix this. This is weird. Okay. That was nice because you can mix it with pretty much any other block. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... Started talking and took a drink. I mean, what was I gonna say now? I don't know. Mojang needs to add Axiom magic to vanilla. Nah, let the mod devs make that. Mojang wouldn't do it right. Like, I trust Mojang in just about every other way, except for stuff like that. Unless they like specifically hired Mulberry or something to, and gave him free reign to do what he wants, then they would not do it right. I mean, perfect example, the editor on Bedrock is terrible. Not good at all. It's still way better to just build in Java than convert the world to Bedrock. But it was actually useful. Not that... Maybe it's changed, but when I got to try it before it was released, it was not good. It was extremely basic. It was basically like all the just like fill commands and stuff that are already in the game, but they gave it a UI to do that stuff. You can't do stuff like anything like what you can with Axiom. What was the newest tool that they just announced for Axiom? I remember, oh, the array thing. I'm really interested to see how useful that's going to be for the way I build. Hang on. I want to show this. If I do this. Play capture. Yeah, there we go. Array rotate. This looks, I mean, looks super useful for something. I can't think of a specific example where I would use this, but it does look cool. Oh yeah, the tree generator got canceled, by the way. If anybody was looking forward to that. It was looking pretty good, but I think it's probably for the best that they don't implement that right now. I'm not even showing the screen. Am I? I was not. Here it is. This is the array rotate thing. Yeah, like I said, it does look cool, but I don't know what I would use it for currently. Actually, the only thing I did have in mind is I could use it for, like, to create something for the end island, or the end portals. But I don't know what that would be. But yeah, tree generator canceled. Yeah. Like I said, it was looking pretty good, but it probably is for the best. Because for one thing, people would probably just claim that they made them. Like, there would probably be a lot of, I guess you'd consider it stealing, yeah. Just people claiming that they created these and not give credit. So, it's understandable. Still kind of a bummer, but oh well, what are you gonna do? I'm interested to see, I don't really know what, like, if the array tool is what I think it is, I think that's gonna be super handy. My idea is, like, if you can make like a path and have something stack along that path, like a build that you made, that's gonna be really, really good. I don't know if that's exactly how this works, but if it is how it works, I want it now. Do this, fill it in. Okay. Then the top is right here. Perfect. Boom. Boom. Good, good, good. Wait. Smooth now. Get rid of that. We can do some of this by hand. Looks good. Okay. Okay. That's looking pretty nice. What do you guys think? Obviously, some of this texturing is a little lazy. Be a lot better. But, it's looking pretty nice. Shaping, at least. I am curious to see what will... Wait. There we go. I always like to play around with this. What will auto shade do to this? We'll have to make... Replace the blue with gray. Auto shade. Okay, I didn't do it. Replace. Auto shade. Oh, wow. You know, not bad. Not the worst auto shade job I've seen. Not bad at all, actually. I really like those colors. Obviously, the deep slate in Bedrock doesn't work so well. Or the deep slate thing, whatever that's called. Interesting. That copper works pretty well from a distance, doesn't it? That's crazy. Oops. The darks are too dark, though. Get up a little higher. No, no glazed. Well, yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, that's too much. Is it though? Maybe it's not. Not too much. Oh. It's interesting. If we get it down to 4 blocks. So that's how I usually like to texture, with just about 4 blocks. What did I use here? One, actually, I've got some right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. We didn't use dark blocks for the shadows because, I mean, the shadows were actually just doing that itself, but here it's not so bad. A little noisy though. Turn the dither down. Dither down. And what if we add, well, let's just copy this palette. 1, 2. That. 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 What? That. That. Okay. Photo shade. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That is pretty. Where'd the andesite come from? Oh, I guess that's andesite, not stone. That is pretty nice though. Very subtle. That's nice. I like that a lot. Now the question is, what do I do from this point? I'll do all this. Because eventually I would like to build a big mountain coming out this way. Like I mentioned earlier, I want this to basically be a big valley. Eventually. So like big mountain over on this side too. But I don't want to do that really anytime soon. I guess honestly, we don't have to start on this very soon. We have a lot of land to clear. So that'll take plenty of time. Dang, we've been going for 3 hours already? What the heck? What the heck? Okay. I think that's good. I feel like I did what I wanted to do today. I wanted to practice terrain and get some better shapes using this as inspiration. And I think we did pretty good there. I feel like I learned. I feel like I learned a lot from doing this. Definitely some modifications needed to be done on this side. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just do that really quick. Let's get this slope here shaped out a little bit better. Okay, disappeared. A lot of this stuff will have to be done by hand, of course. But for now, this will do. This again. Okay, there we go. I really don't understand this tool. And chat died. Everyone's going to sleep. Let's get rid of that one. Oh, are you kidding me? I hate that. Hit the wrong button and it just wipes it. Yo, Pengy. How's it going? What am I playing? Roblox. No, this is Minecraft with a building mod called Axiom. Okay, there we go. That works smoothly. What are you playing on? My PC. I'm really shocked we haven't gotten a single crash. Server crash. While I've been on here. Is Axiom what you made all the terrain for the college on? Some of it. For this side, I used Archeon, the boulder brush, like this basically. I made like super tall, thin boulders for this side of the cliff. And then the other side, I used a mixture of loft from Archeon and some of Axiom's tools, because Axiom came out right when I was designing this place, and I started using it when I was designing this mountain here. So it was kind of a mixture of both. But everything on this side is all Axiom. How do you get Axiom to work in Spigot paper servers? If you look up Axiom paper plugin, I think it's called, it's on Modrent. There's a plugin you have to install to your server to get it working. Let's just do that. Okay, we got a lot of gaps here, unfortunately. Do this. Green. Block air. Below. Green. Oh, wait, no. Above green. There we go. And do it again. Hopefully that should fill it up. Okay. What do you use for the, I don't know what you call it, I guess blueprint? Let's say a tree. You build in creative, then making it block for block, the same in survival. Light Matica. This mod here, Light Matica. Yep, no problem, Quinn. Okay. I'm happy with this. I think it looks pretty good. Pretty good. Need to decide what I'm doing next. Like, do I just keep building out the mountain further? Don't know. Kind of a tough decision. I'm trying to think, like, for content, what would be the best option. Because if I start this mountain, I can't just do like a chunk of the mountain and then that's an episode. It's either got to be like a massive chunk of it or a chunk of it along with something else. And I'm thinking maybe we build out this village for an episode along with doing some terraforming. But that's something I'll work or I'll figure out eventually down the road. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. I think that's gonna do it for this stream, though. Honestly, this area is looking awesome. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I think this is, I mean, easily by far, this is the coolest area we have in the world currently. Very proud of how this is turning out. All the shading in the college done by hand, yes, it is. A long time, but I think well worth it. Cave, that's not a bad idea. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.